Good evening, good evening. Hello, hello. This is Actors Daily Bread. Today I'm talking about the follow-through formula. This is part 3 of 5. Yes, I took a couple days off. You know, the weekend gets tricky. It gets really tricky with family and events. I'm sure you can relate. But it is Monday. Happy Monday to each and every one of you. TGIM, as Eric Thomas would say, ET would say. What's up? Missed you guys. Again, this is Actors Daily Bread, acting tips, audition tips, life coaching tips for actors and others. And this is episode 73. If this is your first time watching, I want to welcome you. My name is Christine Horn. I am a professional actress of over 20 plus years, and I'm a life and career coach for actors just like you. And to all my replay watchers that will watch this later when they wake up tomorrow on the East Coast, what's up, replay watchers? What's up? So happy to have you here. So I've been talking about the follow-through formula. And hey, please give me a shout. Let me know you're watching. Let me know where you're watching from, where in the world you're watching. Just say hello so you know I don't feel lonely. And if leave a comment, leave a question, certainly. But this is a 5-part series. This is part 3. And the reason why I'm throwing this in here is because I'm just kind of in the middle of creating some new things for myself, working on things for my career. And I often, when I'm talking to people, a lot of times they deal with the old not being able to finish things that they start thing, right? You can probably relate. We all have things that we didn't finish, but that can start to wear on us time and time again if we consistently do not finish what we start. And certainly whether you're in business or whether you're an actor or an actor in business, and acting is your business, by the way, a lot of times our career is not as far as we want it to go. We don't have the contacts we want to have because we're just not following through. We're not following through on the people that we met at an event. We're not picking up the phone and calling the contacts because we're scared, right? That's something I'm working on this week, is really reaching out to some people who I've been meaning to reach out to. And that's about follow through. And so this can really help you. And so if you missed part 1 and 2, please check it out. And this is I call it the follow-through formula because this is something that I created that works for me, and I use it with my clients to help them reach their goals. So I'm not going to hold you too much, but this is part 3. So just to recap, part 1 is to discover what you want. Discover what you want. And this is a kind of a loaded question, so please go back and watch episode 71, where I really dig deep into discovering what you want. It sounds very basic, but it is one of the hardest questions that I have to answer for myself, that you'll have to answer for yourself. What do you want? Like truly, not what do you think you can have, not what do you think you can afford, but what do you want? Forget about the house. How the hell's it gonna happen? I ain't got no money, or I want to be married, but I ain't got no man. Like, what do you want? Just be clear on what you want, right? So we talked about that. Part 2 was discover or uncover why you want it. And I dug deep into that. No motive equals no motivation. You end up without a true drive into really the deep, deep, deep underlaying why. It's really hard to get up off your butt and do what it is you need to do. Right? So my third step that I want to share with you is what I call my POP strategy. And like I said, whether you're watching this live or the replay, please give me a heart, some thumbs up, so I know that you're here. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I know I say that every day, but I always hope you can hear me. So the POP strategy is something that I made up. And for me, it's plan on paper. And the reason why I feel like this step is so important, right? You figured out what you want. You figured out why you want it. But a lot of times we give ourselves so much unnecessary stress, and we don't reach the goals we want to reach because we're trying to keep it all up here. Like, oh, I got to go to the store. I got to go to this. I got to make sure I take this kid to school. I have that audition. I got to study those lines. I got to cook dinner. Oh, and I got to do that. And oh, I have this dream. I got this goal I'm working on, but I got to do this, do this, do this. You ever lay in your bed at night? You're like, and they like, I got to do this. I got to do that tomorrow, right? And you're just, what causes the stress in that, and even though I'm making light of it, it is kind of stressful, is because you're trying to keep it up here. Yes, I know you're Superman. I know you're Superwoman, right? But taking it out of your head and putting it onto paper is a very powerful strategy. And the way I want to kind of share the strategy that I have is something that I have to give kudos to Barb, oh my God, I just forgot her last name. She's one of my favorite authors and coaches. I have to come back. God, that's gonna bother me. God, what is her? See, I like to give people their credit. Hold on. Let me give you her correct name. Barbara Scher. Barbara Scher. Al, buying a house. What's up? I got a replay watcher who's live. That feels weird, Al. Welcome. Al, are you on the East Coast? Where are you? Are you in New York, Al? Let me know. Just curious. Since you're here, I can ask you questions. So Barbara Scher, she's a big mentor of mine, and she doesn't even know it. You know, you can have mentors that you don't even know. Isn't that awesome? But I've done a lot of studying with her and the way she teaches. Oh, you're in LA. Okay, cool. And so when I talk about the POP strategy, and this is what works for me, planning on paper, I love how she approaches it, and this is what I use to work myself and work my clients. So you're not going to be able to see it all the way, the details. What it is, you take your big goal. So we've been talking about these big goals, right? So on part 1, we talked about what you want. So the what you want will go in this square here. So for the sake of this example, I put get an agent, right? And the way this works, so this isn't just I'm making a to-do list that's never ending, right? We can all do that. And it feels what? It feels overwhelming. You just look at the to-do list like, I got so many damn things to do. And when you feel like you're overwhelmed, you don't do anything and nothing gets done. And shout out to all the members of the Hollywood Bound Actors Facebook group. If you didn't see, I did a special live video about 30 minutes ago exclusively for you guys, but it's something we're doing for August. So make sure you check that video out, by the way. So the way this works, so you have your main goal, right? Your main goal here. So for this example is get an agent. But for you, it could be starting a business. It could be losing 10 pounds. It could be anything. Whatever the what is goes there. And the way this works is you keep adding more circles. Let's start. Oh, it's so weird doing this on camera. Everything's backwards. So you keep adding circles. Boom, boom, boom. You keep going until you can get to what you can do tomorrow. Okay, are you with me? So let's just say for my example is get an agent. Can I do that tomorrow? I mean, that'd be dope, but not really. That's like probably more than likely not gonna happen. What can I do tomorrow? So before I get an agent, what needs to happen? Before I get an agent, I would need to have an agent meeting, right? I gotta have an agent meeting to get signed, or at least on the phone or in person, right? Can I do that tomorrow? Probably not, because I haven't reached out to nobody. Well, let's back it up. I need to apply to agencies. So you see how I'm starting? I'm starting here. And I keep working back to what can I do tomorrow? So I need to apply to agencies. Can I do that tomorrow? Well, I don't know, because I got to work. I got 3 auditions, plus I got to work. I don't know if I'm going to have time. Before I apply, I need to get a cover letter. I need to research. Okay, so let's put the research in. So I'm going to research 7 agents. Okay. Can I do that tomorrow? Well, shoot, I heard the way you're supposed to really research him is like through IMDb Pro. I don't have no IMDb Pro account yet. Like, I ain't paid $182. I don't know how much it is. I forgot. For SAG, it's cheaper, right? So my next thing is, because this is what I think. So I have research agents and then get an IMDb account. Can I do that tomorrow? If I had the money in the bank, could I do it tomorrow? And the answer is yes. So I'm going to give myself a check for that. And it's like a win. Taking it step by step, absolutely. But you see the difference in this, y'all? That's just one piece of this puzzle. But it's different from having a long-ass to-do list where you're just like, everything's jumbled in different orders. Like the first thing on your list is like, get an agent. Then it's like, win an Oscar. And then it's like, what is supposed to come first? That is why we get so frustrated, and we're trying to do the right thing. We're trying to be productive, but it starts to just feel overwhelming, and our natural response is to be still and to not do anything, or to do some busy work that feels like we're getting ahead, but we're not. So to finish this example, I mean, I'm not going to go all the way, but this is one thing. But I'm sure you know, and I know, whether you're doing this to start a business, this circle could say go back to school. It could, like I said, it could be anything. But I have more rows, as you can see, because this is only one facet of it, right? Maybe I need new headshots before I apply to this agent, before I get an agent. So that means I can start a whole new line here. Take headshots. Can I do that tomorrow? Well, no, because I gotta find a photographer. Next one. Can I do that tomorrow? Yeah, I could at least research. Yeah. Well, wait a minute. My internet's off. I didn't pay that bill. I need to pay that bill. Next one. But the key is you keep going back until you can get to something you can do tomorrow. If you have not stopped on something you can do tomorrow, you have not gone back far enough. Okay? What can you do tomorrow? And I say tomorrow instead of right now, even though I am a woman of action and I'll be like, do it now. This takes some time. You know, we have to learn to be kind to ourselves and patient with ourselves. This takes a bit of time to really, because you're not used to chunking things out like this in your brain. But if you get it out of your head, put it on paper, plan on paper. You know, I always use this example, but I'll say it one more time before I wrap. Think of a house. If you were building a house tomorrow, yeah, Al, so basically you're saying write it out. Absolutely, but write it out not in the way that a lot of us are used to, but really not taking any step for granted. I think we take steps for granted and that slows us down. You're like, oh, shoot. Oh, I didn't think about that. That takes 2 hours. You need to put that in here. But it's just like building a house. If you pass a lady on your street corner right now, if I went down to Sepulveda and somebody started laying bricks, I was like, oh, what you building? Like, I don't know. What you mean you don't know? You laying bricks, you got the cement, I'm gonna build I guess I'm gonna build a house. Well, do you have a blueprint? Do you know where will the bathrooms be? I don't know. I'm just laying these bricks. You would look at that person like, ooh, how you gonna lay bricks and you don't even know what you building? That is what we are doing. That is what a lot of us are doing. You're doing it with your business. You're doing it with your career. You know you're an actor. You know you're a business person. I'm going to just talk to the actors right now. You know you're an actor. You know you want to make it, whatever making it is. But you have not yet defined what your house looks like. You just see houses. You be like, Lupita got a house, Viola got a house, Meryl Streep got a house. I just want a house. But until you know what your house is supposed to look like for you, how will you ever know when it's complete? How will you ever know that you are satisfied? You have to know what it is that you are working on, what you are working toward. And we got to get tunnel vision. And it starts with the POP strategy. It starts with planning on paper. So I hope you found this helpful. If you have any more questions, I know this is a little weird with the circles, but it really works. And if what you have been doing isn't working, then why not give it a try? Cool? I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you, Al. This is good stuff. I appreciate that. And again, this is Actors Daily Bread. I'm Christine Horn. I love talking to you guys. If you have missed any episodes, this is 73. I'm excited about that. Go back and catch up, and you can join us in the Hollywood Bound Actors Group if you are an actor and you want to get some extra love and an extra training. All right, I'm gonna go, and I've been doing laundry. This is called Laundry Day. Laundry is done, so I'm gonna go put it away. That's the hardest part of laundry. It's not washing it; it's putting it away. If anybody can relate, #laundry goals. I'm trying. Anyway, have a great night. Bye.